All right, so we have our magic circle. There's a lot of magic circle to this ring. We'll start facing wherever you can see me. Go into your Pilates V. The heel of the hands will be on the pads, and we're just going to gently press into those pads. 1, 2. Every time I press into the ring, my core is firing. Bring it chest height. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Draw it into the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4. When I press with my hands, my back muscles are engaging. Take it down diagonal. 1, 2. Connect those heels. Give me a strong Pilates stance. And let's take it chest height. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bend your elbows in, and we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. A little bit of pressure. Relevate up onto your toes and back down. Press into the ring to lift. Release a little to lower. Exhale. Inhale. That's it. Pull that navel in and up. We go for 3. Think of lifting up, not forward. 2. Can we hold this one up? See if you can stay balancing. So really wrap your thighs, scoop your belly, shoulders connected to your back. Can we rotate to one side and bring it back to center? Can we rotate to the other side and bring it back? Inhale as you twist. Exhale back in. Inhale to exhale. Inhale to exhale, and one more. Inhale to exhale. We'll lower the arms and lower the heels. Nod your chin to your chest, and we're going to peel off that imaginary wall. Press into the pads gently. Start to pull yourself up. Inhale to exhale, and let's do that again. The first thing is chin to chest. Flex the cervical spine, then the upper back, then the middle. Have more weight on your toes. Go as far as you feel comfortable. Press into the ring. Scoop that belly. Inhale to exhale. I'm going to turn my ring. The pad is in the hands. The pad is facing the mat. Again, peel down and rest the pad on the mat. Flatten the heel of your hands onto the pad. Nod your chin to your chest, and as you press gently into that pad, round your spine and exhale. Release that pressure. Inhale. Exhale. Belly goes in. Inhale, release. Gently press. Feel the belly going in as the arms are going down. Inhale, back up. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. Melt those shoulders. Keep the length in the back of the legs. Last one. Exhale and inhale. And I'll start to peel myself back up for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Let's take it down to the mat. Okay, so we're going to take the ring around the outside of the knees. My feet will be as wide as my knees. My hands go behind my thighs. And I'm going to sit as tall as I can. Take a nice big inhale. And on the exhale, I'll press into those pads as I straighten my arms and go into a C curve, rounding my spine. Inhale, use your hands as much as you need to. And lift back up. Exhale. Nod that chin to your chest. Inhale back. Exhale up. So we'll keep playing with the breath. Nod the chin to your chest. Inhale back. Exhale up. Now inhale at the top. Exhale all the air out. Hold here. And if you're able, don't be flat back. I want you to be rounded and scoop that lower abdominal. Reach the arms long, connect the shoulders to your back, and press out against the pads. Out and in, out and in. If you need support, put the hands behind you. You can even come back onto your elbows. Whatever you need to do, but stay out of your lower back and stay out of those shoulders. And we go for 4, good, and 3, and 2, and 1. I'm gonna round forward, grab onto the ring, reach it long, scoop that belly strong, and melt down for 5, and 4, and 3. Arms are straight up. Keep the legs exactly how they are. Melt your shoulders, they touch the mat. Nod your chin to your chest. Find that lower back. And we're going to come up and over like we're going down the waterfall. Stay rounded. Inhale as you start to come back. And on the exhale, press into the ring. Make sure your knees are bent. Lengthen your tail. Nod that chin. Now don't drag my head. I nod, I lift. The belly is pulling me up. On the exhale, I press into my ring. Inhale, bring it back, melt the shoulders, and exhale. We've got one more. Nod the chin, find that lower back. Take your time, because boy, you're going to work a lot harder going slower, aren't you? And then we'll roll it back. Inhale to start. Exhale, lengthen the legs and lengthen the arms all the way behind. Good. Now, as I bring my ring back up, I'm going to slide my right heel towards my seat. I lift it up, and I reach it back and take that leg out. And now my left leg will slide in as I bring my ring up, and I lengthen it long. Exhale. Inhale back. Exhale. I want you to feel like it's so hard to slide that heel in. The hamstring, the glute, the core are all working to bring that leg in. Last one on the left. And I want you to slide both feet in. Feet are flat, back is neutral. Make sure the neck is nice and long and the shoulders are heavy. We're going to tuck the tail, curl the pelvis, and start to come up into a bridge. Shoulders are down, glutes are firing, and then we're going to melt down. I'm going to press into my ring as I melt down. Take your time and work through those spots that just don't want to come down in the right order. Curl that tail. Inhale up. Now pretend like you got a tennis ball between the thighs and the knees. Don't lose that tennis ball. And then press into the ring gently as you lower down. So when you press in with your hands, I should feel those armpit muscles firing and my core. Tuck the tail. Inhale up. Press into the ring. Exhale down. Last one. Curl, scoop, tuck, inhale. Now on the exhale, take your one leg to a tabletop. You pick it. Good. Now I'm going to press that leg straight out, and my arms are going to go back and return back to that tabletop position. Oh, the opposite leg is working. I hope we don't get a cramp in that hamstring. So squeeze the booty, pull the belly in, and breathe. And anytime you can lower back down onto the mat. You have two more. Inhale and exhale. And last one, inhale and exhale. I'm going to take my foot through the ring. What? I'm going to lower my seat and lift it. Lower, lift. Down, pause at the top. And down. And lift. Inhale. Exhale up. Can we feel anything working on this? I hear a giggle. Is that yes? Now I'm going to bend that knee, put it back on the floor, fix my bridge. Now the opposite leg is going to lift up into a tabletop. Keep those hips in a line. We lengthen away from our center, arms and leg. We exhale back in. Inhale, nothing else goes with us. Exhale. On the exhale, I want you to gently press into the ring. If you're feeling strain in your back or your knees, please lower back down onto that mat. Two more. I probably lost count, but it feels right to just have two more. Okay. Now I'm going to take that foot through my ring and up to the ceiling. And I'll lower my hips and lift. You don't have to touch the mat with your seat. You can just lower and lift. Keep pressing the standing leg, inner thigh into the center line. Don't let that knee wobble away from you. 2 more. 1 more. Bend that knee. Take that ring back up. Reach the ring behind you. Inhale, forming. On the exhale, lower your bridge. Woo. Lengthen your legs, slide them out nice and slow. So every cue I give you, I want you to move slow with precision and control. Take your right knee all the way into your chest. Take one of the pads, put it behind your right toes. And we're going to zip that leg straight up. Now, doesn't that hamstring stretch feel great right now? If you want to feel more of a stretch, bend your elbows and pull that leg closer towards you. Breathing on your own breath, inhaling and exhaling. Good. I'm going to take my other foot up into that pad and take the other one off. I'll slowly lengthen it out. And if you want a bigger stretch, on your inhale and exhale, you can pull the leg closer towards you. Try to think of pushing that foot up to the ceiling against that pad. Good. I'm going to take both feet back up into the pad. Try to lengthen your legs as much as you can. I want you to flex your feet. Keep the arms straight and the shoulders down. Your right leg is going to lower down towards the floor. You'll come back up with that foot still flexed. You fit right back on that pad. And then the other leg will come down for 2 on an inhale. Exhale. Switch. Inhale down. Exhale up. Switch again. So we're going to keep alternating these legs. Try to keep them both straight. Try to keep the pelvis and hips still and your back in one spot on that mat. Inhaling as you lower. Exhaling to come up. You have to create the work. It's not going to happen on its own. Last one. Inhaling and exhaling. Take the knees in like a frog. So my knees are going to go as wide as my frame. I'm going to slowly zip my legs up, and I'll take my chin to my chest, eyes to navel. You don't have to lift your head. You can ignore that cue. Bring it back down. Retrace your steps. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back down. Watch how you lift the head. We don't drag it. We nod that chin and zip it up. We come down for 2. We lift up for 2. Give me 1 more. I want you to feel that seat to feet connection as you zip lock those inner thighs. I'm going to drop 1 leg down and rock myself up and connect now 2 feet into that 1 pad. I'm going to flex my heels by pulling on that ring. Sit up tall. Point your toes. So you're going to go a little bit forward when you point. But on the flex, feel like the shoulders are driving back. And then let the shoulders feel like they're going forward. Does that make any sense? So your shoulders are moving just a little bit. Pull back. Keep that belly pulling in. Point forward. 2 more. As I point, I'll inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Hold right here. Good. Separate the legs. Lay your ring flat on your mat. And take the sides of your feet against the pads. Reach your arms parallel to the floor. Flex your feet. I want you to feel the back of the legs engaged, and we're going to get that engagement with our heels flexed. Try to sit super tall, so not back on your sitting bones, more forward. I'll nod my chin to my chest. Push your navel in so your back now is rounded. And we're going to press into the ring as we lower back. 8, 7, 6. If you know you can't get back up, don't go all the way down. And we'll come back up. I nod my chin to my chest. Inhale. Feet are flexed. Press into the ring and round, 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 round. Bring it back. Can you connect those shoulders to your back? Eyes to belly, press into the pads. Take your time, you're melting. So don't wait for us. If you're not coming all the way down, you're gonna go up and down on your own rhythm. Listen to your back. If it's feeling strained, it's being strained. Round, round, round. Do not fall back like, catch me, friend, I'm falling. Eyes to navel. Inhale. Press into the pads. Exhale. Last one coming back. Melt those shoulders, melt those shoulders, melt those shoulders. Finish coming up. Give me 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take the hands inside the ring and let the head and chest fall forward. Good. Grab onto that ring and lengthen those arms parallel to the floor. Scoop your belly more. I'm going to bend my elbows and slowly start to stack my spine. Melt the shoulders, pull the belly in. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, pressing into the ring. I'm going to round back halfway. Good. I want you to turn the heels inward and slide them until they're touching and press into that ring. Relax the shoulders. I want you to rotate towards the windows. Bring it back to center. Rotate away, back to center. We'll inhale, exhale. If this is straining to your back, please sit up instead of being back. Relax the shoulders. If you're feeling tension there, it's there. Inhale. Now, as I twist to the window, my window knee is going to slide to a bend, and I'll lengthen it out. And then I'll bend, and I'll lengthen everything out, including my arms. I bend everything, and I press out. One more. Inhale. To exhale, round forward, and see if you can place one of the pads right behind your feet and lengthen those arms. And as your arms are lengthening forward, feel your navel pushing back. So we always have opposition in our moves. Good. And I want you to just start at the mid-back and start to lengthen till the crown of your head is long. And then chin to chest, round back forward. So your ring will be going over the other pad, right? And as I come up and lengthen, I feel like I'm going into a diagonal with my ring as my shoulders connect to my back. And I'll exhale and round. Inhale, bring it up. And on the exhale, grab onto your ring and put it behind your right toes. Okay? We're going to lift this leg up. If I want to feel my hamstring stretching even more, I'm going to bend my arms and lift my leg towards me. Do you feel that in the hamstring? Maybe, but not the shoulders. Now I'm going to start to roll it back. I'll start to lengthen my arms. I'm going to try to control as best I can coming down. And I'll stop here again in that hamstring stretch. Okay? Just enjoy the length in the back of that leg. Now, if it feels better to your lower back to bend the opposite leg, see if that helps at all. Take some strain out of that lower back. Take the ring off the foot, put a pad in each hand, fingers reaching long, shoulders heavy. Have that leg directly over the hip and turn that kneecap away from you. Put a bowling ball on your torso and take this leg towards your center. Press into the ring to lift up. Inhale, exhale, press into the ring. Keep the back of your head firmly pressing into the mat and keep that bowling ball heavy on that torso. Now let's reverse that direction. I'm not going any further than the width of my mat. Inhale, exhale. I press into the ring to lift up. 2 more. 1 more. Hook your toes again with that ring. And we're going to kind of rock ourselves up. It won't be nearly as nice as the way back. Take that foot down. Put the other foot in that pad. Lift the leg up. Slowly start to bend your elbows and bring the ring towards you. Try to have the back of the knee pressing straight and melt the shoulders. We'll start to slowly tilt back. Keep the opposite leg lengthening out like you're ironing it out. Tuck, 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 and relax. Let the shoulders melt, but feel the back of that leg stretching. Feel free to bend that opposite leg to make that back feel a little bit more secure. We're going to take the ring into the hands, melt the shoulders down, turn that kneecap away. You know where the bowling ball is going. And let's take this leg towards the center, press the ring and lift up. Round and come up. Nothing else in your body should move. One more. And now let's reverse it. Inhale, exhale, 5. And 4. Feel like your belly is stirring that leg like it's stirring wet cement. One more. Good. Hook those toes. And we'll bring ourselves back up with control. Put 2 feet in the one pad and bend your knees. Okay? We're going to pull our knees closer towards our body and see if we can balance on our sitting bones. Shoulders are down. Now think of taking an ice cream scooper and scooping out the lower abdominals. So you want to scoop. So when you hear me say scoop, you think of that ice cream scooper scooping it in, okay? So this is rolling like a ball. If you have any kind of issue in your back, your tailbone, just hold this position, but relax the shoulders, okay? So I'm going to take my heels closer towards my seat. Shoulders are down, eyes to navel. The eyes will stay on your navel. We gently get tipped back. Think of booty up, booty down. Don't think of rushing. Inhale to exhale. So if you feel a thud or you hear a thud, you're missing the vertebrae right here and you're jumping over them, right? Which isn't really a good thing to do because then you're landing hard on your tailbone. So if that's not working for you, hold it. We'll inhale. We'll exhale. You got to scoop deeper coming up. Last one. Think of a pause and then a pause. Can you lengthen these legs and lengthen your arms and connect your shoulders more to your back? Don't lean back. You're more than welcome to come just to a table. Hold. Feel that ice cream scooper, scooping out the lower abdominals. Good. Melt those shoulders. Now, if you want, you can hold this or you can rock here. Booty up, booty down. Now, see, I used too much momentum. I couldn't stop myself at the top. So we want to go slow. Rock back, rock up. Better. Eyes to navel on this one, eyes over the fence when you come up. So that's different than the rolling like a ball. Booty up, booty down. And when you get this correct, it actually feels not too bad. And last one. Inhale to exhale. Take the feet back down and take the ring behind your head. Now I'm going to use this ring to support my neck during the abs series. And it's not on my neck. If I told you to put your hands behind your head, that's where the ring pad's going, okay? But if you have an issue with your upper back or your neck and you shouldn't have your head up, don't use the ring and put your head all the way down, okay? You don't have to use this. All right, so my hands are in front of me on that pad. And I'm going to round back until the base of my shoulder blade is on the mat. I'll draw my knees in from here. Now push your hands forward so your neck can just rest in that pad. Single leg stretch, right knee in, left leg out. And then keep switching. Switch. Now if this hurts your back, you need to aim your legs higher versus lower. Here is the breath. Inhale for 2. Exhale. Breathe in through the nose, out through the lips. Keep the pressure in those hands, not in the neck. Back is heavy, shoulders in place. 2 knees in. We'll tap our toes down and we'll crunch back up. We'll tap our toes down with the ring. We'll crunch up. I'm going to add on. I hold it up. I press my legs out to a Pilates stance. Weigh in, tap down. Out, back in, inhale, tap. Now my back is heavy. Keep it heavy as you press out. Come back in, tap down. One more. Lengthen it out. Bring it in, release the ring. Hold the ring up over your chest, shoulders down. Let your knees drop to one side. The ring will go to the opposite side. Doesn't that feel great? Yes, it does. I thought so. Bring it back to center. Other direction. Good. And bring it back. All right, so we're going to take the ring behind our right toes. And we're going to lengthen that leg up again. So you have another chance, yes, another chance to stretch this hamstring. Shoulders are down. Now I'm going to slide the opposite leg out. And then as far as the top leg is coming towards you, that bottom leg is going to lift up away from you. Does that make any sense? So I can't have this leg straight up and this one all the way down, because that's not equal. So think of here's the middle, and I need to have equal distance with both legs. If you want, you can nod the chin to your chest, or feel free to keep your head down. I'm going to pull on the ring foot 2 times. 1, 2. I'm going to switch the foot in the ring. The other one comes down as I pull, pull. Bring it in. Switch. Inhale. Exhale. Pull, pull. Yes. Use your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Pull it, pull it. Return. Pull, pull. When I pull, my elbows have to bend, right? Shh, shh. Shh, shh. Now, I'm going to take the ring off my feet, hold it up over my chest, and do single scissors. Boom, boom. Harder, reach the arms by your temples. Woo! 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Hug it in. Ring on your shins, shoulders melted. Pull the knees towards you. Check in with your body. Take the ring between your ankles. If you are going to keep your head down, put your hands under your seat and connect your thumbs and your second fingers. If you're going to be lifting up your head, but you need more support to your lower back, your hands go underneath your seat. I'm going to put my hands behind my head, and as I slowly zip my legs up, I'll lift up my head. My heels are turned in, and my toes are turned out, okay? All right, so I'm situated now. I'm going to go down for 3. Inhale, 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 press into the ring to lift. You cannot let your back arch off the mat. So choose wisely how low you go. Press into the ring on the way up, please. Down, 2, 3. Now, I want to go down on 1 and press into the ring. 3, 2, 1. Lower down, press the ring. 3, press it again. 2, last one, 1. Inhale down, press the ring. 3, 2, 1. One more. And hug it in. Relax those shoulders. Check in with your body. Grab onto your ring. Put it off to the side. Feet down. Hand over hand behind your head. Elbows wide. Inhale to prepare. On the exhale, lift up your head and chest. Shoulder blades are off the mat. I want you to rotate to the window. Keep your spine heavy. Bring it back to center and then release. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, curl up. Rotate away from the windows, back to center, and release. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift up. Now this time as I twist, I'm going to lift the leg that I'm twisting towards. Put it down and release the head. Inhale as I lower. Exhale, curl up first. Lift the leg that I'm turning towards, back to center, and release. I'm going to make it harder. I'm going to start with my legs in a tabletop. Back is heavy. This might not be for you. Inhale. Exhale, lift. As I twist, I'm going to bring the knee towards me and the opposite leg away from me. Bring it back to a tabletop and put your head down. Exhale, curl up. Rotate. Opposite leg pushes away. Bring it back to center and release. I'm going to add on again. Exhale up. Rotate to the windows. Now go right into going to the opposite side of the room. And twist. Keep your elbows wide and curl up. Don't lean back. Curl up. Keep your shoulders off the floor. 4, 3. No, these never get easy. And sweep your arms around. Give it a hug. Legs together. Just tap your toes to the mat. Reach the arms long by your ankles. Slide your legs out. Sweep the arms behind you. Now sweep them out to the side. Slide it in and bring your knees back into your chest. Toes touch, arms reach long. Slide everything away from your center. Circle the arms, slide it in and draw the knees in. One more. Toes touch, arms long. Reach everything away from your center. Circle it around. Drive the navel in and hug. Nicely done. Rock yourselves up and grab back onto your ring. Okay. With me still? Yeah, that's a lot of work, isn't it? Yeah, Pilates is not easy. People that have never done a class think of it, oh, look at that. That looks pretty easy. Yeah. All right, long legs, long arms. What do you do if you can't sit up tall and you're struggling like this? What do? You bend your knees. Remember, I don't want it to keep sounding a broken record. Bend your knees, but make sure you know, bend your knees, flex your feet, lengthen the back of your legs, lengthen your arms, but connect your shoulders to your back. Inhale up. Exhale, chin goes first, just like a roll down, right? But I'm going to keep my lower back still. Now that's my landmark. That's where I know to come to, right? So I start to stack up according to my lower back. I'm stacking on top of it, not behind it. Up, 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 up. Exhale, round. Take your time. Look at your navel pushing in as your arms are going out. Now slide those shoulders down, squeeze your seat, stack your spine. That's all an inhale. Exhale forward. Inhaling up. Last one. Exhale forward. Hold it here. Keep that scoop. Keep the lengthening in the arms and legs, but connect the shoulders to your back. From the heel of the hands, push in an inch and release. Push down. So you want to feel those armpit muscles firing as well as your core. So my shape didn't change. I'm just adding more muscle engagement. It's a small press, no more than an inch. 3 more. 2 more. And 1. Stack your spine. And then bend your knees. Good. Take them on the pad. Tip back and balance. Hold right here. Connect the shoulders to your back. You can just hold this. I'm going to press up to a diagonal, come back to more of a table. Slowly feel those inner thighs activate like magnets. They're glued together. And then you separate them from that core. Scoop. Where's that ice cream scooper at? Scoop. And bring it in. Last one. Hold it here. Then I'm going to slowly tip myself back down. I want you to take the ring on the outside of the legs by your ankles. Heels are turned in, toes are turned out. Again, if you want more support for your lower back, make that diamond shape with your thumb and second finger and put it underneath your seat. Do not get caught with your neck flexing. I can't fit a fist between my chin and my chest. So I want you to make sure you can hold that apple or that fist, okay? Arms real close to your side if they're not underneath your seat. Keep pressure on the ring. We're going to go to one side of the room a little bit down, around to the other side, and hold center. Switch. Inhale to exhale. Again, we're keeping everything very still, and I'm moving my legs with my core. That's it. I inhale, exhale up. Keep the back of your head firmly pressing into the mat. Now, if you want to get crazy, I'm going to give you another option. It's more advanced. I'm going to go to one side, circle to the other, and I'm going to peel my legs over my body. I'll press into my ring and come right back up to 90. Now I'll start to circle the opposite direction to the back of the room, to the front. Hold center. I'll start to bring my legs towards me. I peel off, press into the ring, press into the mat. We'll go to the front of the room. Inhale, to the back, exhale. Lift up from the lower abdominals. Roll back down. Keep those legs close to your body. And then we'll finish to the rear. Inhale, to exhale. Press through. Yep. And then we're going to melt down, and I'm going to rock myself up. Can you hold it? Can you hold it? Ah! And surprise! Remember, we got to move slow through the direction, so I have time to get you into a holding position. That was pretty good, yeah? Oh boy. Okay. Don't be making faces at me. Okay, so flatten your ring again and press the sides of your feet into your pads. Isn't this fun? The ring is a lot of fun. Is it your favorite prop? Silence. I shouldn't ask. Okay. The bands. Everyone likes the bands. Okay. Shoulders should never be here. Remember, Pilates is supposed to train proper alignment, proper movement. We don't move with our shoulders here. We connect them like a puzzle piece to our backs. Inhale, rotate to one side of the room. And on the exhale, saw off your baby toe and look at your back arm. Inhale up. Those shoulders better be heavy as I rotate to the other side of the room. And I exhale forward. Inhale up. Squeeze your seat gently. Melt those shoulders. We're spiraling up along a barbershop pole. We exhale, scoop the belly. Inhale up. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Soft your baby toe. Where's your baby toe? It's way up here. Yes. Inhale, back up. Exhale, release. Bend your knees and take the ring between your thighs. I'm going to start with supporting my back by having my hands behind me and turned away so my wrists aren't in too much flexion. If I don't press into the ring at all, my knees are way out here. So I'm going to start with just a little bit of pressure, okay? You can't start with your shoulders rolled forward. Open up the chest. Hold little lemons in those armpits. I'm going to squeeze the ring, hold it for 3, 2, 1, release a little. The ring symbolizes your core. So when I'm pressing the ring, no matter what I'm pressing it with, my core is activating. Now, because it's between my thighs, my inner thighs are working as well. I also want you to add a little bit into squeezing the glutes. Okay? So we're going to exhale. Hold, 2, 3, release. Press in again. Hold, 2, 3, and hold, 2, 3. Now, if this is challenging for you and you want to stay here, especially if you have a back issue, stay like this. I'll slide my feet a little further out. I'll take my hands off. Then I'm going to reach them through my ring. Okay? I'm going to come back. Then I'm going to press and hold, 2, 3. Inhale. Think of being molded inside a tractor tire. So I'm going to stay rounded the whole time, eyes to navel. Now I'm doing the same thing. I'm just moving my upper body away from the ring on the inhale, towards the ring on the exhale. Can you feel those inner thighs? It's like, hello. Okay, good. Watch your navel. Watch it going in on that exhalation. 4 more. And 3. Lovely. 2. 1. Now I'm going to pulse little tiny pulses. 1 and 2 and 3. I know we're still friends. You're saying, I love this. And 3 and 2 and 1. And we sit up and we're going to do a little butterfly stretch. So our feet, palms of our feet face each other. My elbows will push those knees down. Relax the neck and relax the shoulders. Good. Let's go into a hands and knees position, okay? You still with me? Come on. Time check. Oh my goodness. I say that every week. I'm like, whoa. Okay. So I'm going to take the ring between my thighs. Okay? So if my ring is being engaged, my core is being engaged. Now you can just hold this, okay? Flatten out your back so don't be collapsed, right? Send the tail long, the crown of the head long, squeeze into those armpit muscles. I can contract my ring, scoop my belly in deeper. It's gonna be a very small move. I will press into my ring and then release. And the release really isn't a release, is it? Press. Now I can make this harder. I can curl my toes under. I can lift my knees off the mat, and I can press and release. And it's a small press, right? These rings can go a lot further than an inch on each side. That's all I want. And 4. How's it going? 3. Woohoo, yeah. 2. And 1. I put one knee down first. Let the ring come out. And I sit back. Okay, that's a lot of inner thighs, isn't it? Inner thighs, it's important that they're strong. Okay, so let's do some extension work. So let's come all the way onto our stomachs. I'll show you a couple different positions with the ring, and if this is not cool for your shoulders, you don't use the ring, and you'll keep your hands by your armpits, okay? All right, so we bring it all the way down. I lengthen my arms out in front of me. Now, if I got a shoulder issue or a shoulder that's not very flexible, I may not be able to get way up here and keep my shoulders connected. So you may want to grab lower, but your arms are off the mat. My arms are straight. And if my hands are on the pads, it's heel of the hand, fingers reach long. If these positions are not good for you, you're going to put your hands under your armpits, okay? All right. So on an inhale, I'm going to press gently into the ring. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Don't be pushing it halfway down. And then return. Inhale, squeeze your seat. Exhale, pull your navel in. Lengthen the crown of the head long as you lift your chest. Exhale down. Inhale, lift up. Keep those shoulders connected to your back. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Bringing it up and releasing it. Let the ring go. And we'll stretch back into a child's pose. Slowly transitioning back. Scoop the belly. Round the back. If you need your shoulders to get a little break, put the arms behind you. Palms up. Good. Take a couple breaths here. Inhaling deeply through the nose. Expanding your rib cage. Exhaling out. And one more. Inhaling. And exhaling. All right, we're gonna do some side lying things. So you're gonna mirror me where my head goes, your head's gonna go. The ring is gonna be out on the opposite side of our mat from our heads. Your bottom leg will come inside the ring. So your head's gonna be down here so I can cue the right side. Okay, so head's on this side of the room, feet on this side of the room. And here's where our legs go, okay? You can prop yourself up, or you can lay all the way down. So I'm in a little turnout position here. My heels are turned, okay? And I want you to take your top leg, lift it up, and as you come down, we'll press an inch into that ring. Up and press. It's a little tiny press. Lift and press. Good. Lift and press. I'm going to do another variation in 2 more. I press, I exhale. Now hold it here. I want you to take this top leg and make it so light on that ring that your ring is a circle again and not an oval. Then, squeezing my seat and inner thighs, I'm going to take my bottom leg up and then down. And I'm going to push my free hand gently into the mat as I'm lifting up. And I have to have my hips stacked, shoulders stacked. Bring it up and down. Up and down. We go for 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Now my top leg is going to come to the front of my mat. Lift to the back of my mat. Take your time. And your belly is lifting the leg. Lifting the leg from the belly. If this doesn't feel good, stay inside your ring. Whoops. And make it much smaller, a small little rainbow. You can stay inside the ring or you're going over the outside. Squeeze your booty. Don't feel strained to that lower back. 1 more. And then foot back on top. I want you to lay all the way down and take your top foot inside the top pad. Make sure your hips are stacked, shoulders are melted. Now, both feet are going to push in opposition to that ring, and we're going to lift these legs up and down. So now you're working your outer thigh. Lift and lower. Relax your shoulders. How are we doing? Yeah. Control, though. So don't bring your foot back down, kiddo. Keep the legs apart. See, you're collapsing your foot down. They have to constantly be apart and pressing into your ring. Yeah. And we go for 4. 3, don't lean back, get on that hip. 2, and 1. Bend your knees, grab onto your ring. I know, right? And then come onto your stomachs. Make a pillow with your hands. Relax that head. Pilates stance with your legs. From your seat and your core, lift your legs off the mat, and you are squeezing your glutes like you wouldn't believe. We're lifting up. Now we're going to tap your heels like they're clapping. Clap, 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 clap. Yep. Reach those toes long, melt the shoulders, pull the belly in strong. Feel that inner thigh connection as you tap these heels. These are called belly beats. And we'll go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stretch back for a brief second into your child's pose. And then we're going to take it to the other side. All right, so now my head's going to be on the opposite side of my mat, so not really a flow there, but that's okay. I center myself on my mat. I reach my ring for the opposite end as my head. My bottom leg goes through the bottom. Top leg is on top. You can prop your head up or lay on your arm. We got it? Okay. So crown of the head's reaching long. Bottom rib cage is staying lifted. I'm going to lift up, come down, press into the ring. Zoop, and inhale to exhale. Inhale to exhale. If you'd rather just do the pushing down and not lift the leg up, that's fine. If the hip does not want to lift up like that, just press into the ring. Inhale. When you press into the ring, that belly's pulling in, yes? Yes. Good. And press. One more. Now the next way is not lifting your top leg, but taking that bottom leg up. So I want you to feel like that navel is like a vacuum to those inner thighs. And it's pulling that leg up. Be same speed up, same speed down. I exhale as I lift, and I'm on my side. My free hand's right here. My arm is next to my rib cage. Make sure you're on your side, not leaning back. One more. Now I'm going to take my top foot to the front, up and over to the back. My core is what's lifting this leg. It's the core, kids. It's the core. Control. Don't move your hip. That leg should look like it's got muscles in it to move, not a pasta noodle. And reach. Nothing else moves. You've got to pull that navel in and up as you lift this leg. You can also stay inside the ring if this is too big of a move. We'll do one more front, one more back, and put that leg inside that pad. So I got two legs inside. Lay on that arm. I'm going to lift these legs up and down. So I feel my glutes activating, the core is activating, outer thigh. Take your time. The good news is we don't need to do belly beats again because that worked both sides. Lift. Stay with me. Keep the ring tight. Keep that leg up. Keep that leg up. Nope, it's dropping down again. Keep it up against that pad. Right there. Yes, you got it. 2. Woohoo. And 1. Bend the knees. Grab onto that ring. And let's sit up. That was amazing. Okay, you're almost there. So I want you to come into your hands and knees position again. You did it, see? Okay, hands and knees. We're going to go into a plank. The ring is going to go right in the center of the chest. Okay, now remember, the rings can go in a lot. We're only going to let it go in an inch. That means we're going to bend our elbows an inch. Okay? So here I am in a quadruped position. Now, if by some chance you've got super long arms and the ring is not going to stay there, get rid of it. I'm going to take one leg back. Feel the belly pulling away from the ring, connect the shoulders. Add the other leg carefully. I'm in a Pilates stance. I'll bend my elbows an inch and I'll come back up. Just an inch. Right back up and pause. Inhale. Exhale. Now, as I bend my elbows, I'm going to lift my one leg and then lift the other leg. Inhale, exhale. Just an inch, just an inch. Right side, left side. Good. To your knees, back in your quadruped. Release the ring. I want you to take your left knuckles onto the mat and thread that needle. Give me a nice big exhale as you do that. Good. Bring it back up. The other hand, knuckles to the mat. Exhale as you reach, and I'm following it. My ear is listening to my mat. Breathe. Feel a bigger stretch when you inhale and exhale. Bring it back to center. We'll do one last child's pose. I'll take my arms behind me, curl my fingertips towards my wrists to stretch out my wrists. Take a few breaths here on your own. And I want you to come to a seated position facing forward. You made it. Grab onto your ring. I'm going to finish class tonight with a side stretch. So my arm's going to reach long, and if you can't sit like this, let your legs go straight out. You can even kneel. The opposite arm is going to come up, and I'm just going to side stretch and bring it up. And inhale to exhale. One more. Up first, over. Good. Switch sides. 3 on this side, done. Everything zips up, and we inhale to exhale. And up first, then stretch over. And last one, up and over. Release the ring. Walk your hands forward. Relax, chin to the chest. Take a couple breaths on your own. Walk the hands back towards you. Connect those shoulders to your back. Zip up your spine. Roll those shoulders up and back. And then reverse. Go back and around. Last one. And your body says, thank you. All right, you look amazing. I hope you feel amazing. Yeah? Okay. Woo. Good job.